introduce you to my channel, The Everyday Life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now, I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness, especially sharing my life stories and experiences with Asperger's syndrome, OCD, and like that comes into territory with Asperger's syndrome. I also hope to be a mental advocate for you all, for when you guys are struggling in your personal struggles of your everyday situations, regardless what it may be. Hopefully giving you some tips and advice on how to manage it, or just some tips and advice basis. Basically just words of an encouragement to enlighten you all and support you all and uplift you all as best as way as I can. So obviously at this point in time, as I said, I'm just going to take a quick break hopefully from the Let's Talk series and bring out some other series that I feel might need to be addressed or tidied up on in some of my playlists. So humbly I apologise, so bear with me. So this one is all about, how to replace harmful stims. This is basically hopefully not going to be too repetitive of some of the situations or advice that I give to you all, regardless what it may be, so bear with me. Just to bear in mind also, as a disclaimer, every time that I'm no medical doctor, I'm just a normal everyday Joe Bloss going through certain life experiences similar to you, or not to the extent like you, but to an extent that I'm just handling what's best for me at this point of time. So, and no further ado guys, this is maintaining a positive lifestyle of how to replace harmful stims. So let's begin this. Number one in it is take steps to reduce the stress in your life. As we know that there are always something that will bound to stress us out in our everyday lifestyle, regardless what it may be, Sometimes also when it comes down to it, we need to know how to handle the stresses in our life in a positive manner. Sometimes also harmful stimming is a sign that we're facing too much stress, regardless of that harmful stim, what it may be, pulling our hair out, skin picking to the extent that it picks up upon layers until it bleeds. Or another one, a classic one for harmful stim for most autistics and other people alike, that they just do the headbanging or force themselves upon certain objects. So for the advice for this is, number one, accept yourself for who and what you are as a person. Number two, set aside some me time to enjoy each day, to enjoy the special interests that you have and actually use them. Take a warm bath, shower, read a book, or do whatever that makes you happy, at peace at yourself. Number three, use deep pressure. Be it if it's basically, massage or weighted blankets, brushes to feel the calm on you. And number four, drop any friends, activities or therapists that make you feel worse instead of better. So as they say, take away all the negative vibes and hopefully live up to the positivity, because as we know, we don't deserve to have all these negatives in our lives from people in our lives as well, be it our family, friend, co-worker, whoever, and then we know even if our group becomes smaller, we are going to continue on to greater things. Number two, identify a few people who make you feel heard and loved. It's important to make sure that you are with the right surrounding people and network that loves you for who and what you are as a person, and not just the label that autistic or whatever it may be. Make sure you spend that quality time with them on a regular basis. They are crucial to your sense of stability and are worth keeping. However, an advice here is, if you don't have anyone like this, reach out by joining a club, finding a caring adult, do whatever you can do to keep you sane and actually happy and carelessly feeling like you're loved. You deserve someone who can support you. Number three, get medical help for any mental health issues. As we know, sometimes some medical issues can be hard to just cope on our own. Sometimes it's okay to the point that we might need to self-medicate ourselves, however. So plenty of stims are caused by mundane things such as boredom, stress, etc, etc. But some of the result of these illnesses, likewise, like panic disorders or depression, basically, if you find yourself often stressed or feeling out of control, outside help may be the best likely way to address these issues. Number four, be patient with yourself, love yourself. Redirecting stims requires a lot of energy and focus, however, in the inner being to the outer stimuli. It's natural for it to be a long process of it. You may have periods of regression. Forgive yourself and keep on moving forward regardless though, however. Just a few tips and warnings before I end this, however. So for your tips is, number one, if some of the stuff that I've addressed to you today doesn't work, of whatever it may be, for redirecting your stim or what have you, you're probably not sufficiently addressing the underlying need for it, Observe and reflect more carefully, or ask for professional help. Never be afraid to ask for it, because they're there for a reason, to hopefully help you as best way they can. Number 2, it's best to use this process for one stim at a time, because each stim may be different for these harmful stims. Know what, again, the causes and triggers, and work with them. Redirecting the stims may take a lot of focus, patience, energy, and whatnot, so don't forever overstretch yourself just in one period of time. Warnings. Okay, it's just to be in mind, if a stim is putting you at serious risk and harm's way, for example, your severe headbanging that you do, tell a doctor or autism specialist straight away. Do not forever leave it. It can be more harm than good if you just tend to ignore the signs of what's going on. They can help give you extra assistance in transitioning to something safer and more adaptable for you to cope with these everyday struggles of it all. So this is basically ends quickly of the part 3 of how to replace your stims. Give me the likeful thumbs up for support and engagement. Feel free to comment below for anything I may have missed, or just to open a discussion about how you cope with your stimming, or what have you, so that people can know about it. Hopefully that not many people will think that some of us, everyday methods or solutions that we feel is right for us may not be effective to them, or vice versa. We just need to respect each other regardless what it may be. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Feel free to also just private message me if you feel the need or must or have to. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Do what you love what you do. Have a great day. Aspie signing out.